So, originally this was only about stealing insoles, but I decided to expand. Breaking in is easy. The hard part is doing it without conflict. Let's cover that part first. Insulated gloves can spawn on electrical toolboxes sometimes, so try to check those. On the U-tool, cut the manager wire to get a free multi-tool and utility belt. Fill with the rest of the tools. To properly test budget gloves, you can punch low voltage wires. If you don't get shocked, then those are insulated. A half shock is still preferable. You won't be able to hack doors, but it will reduce damage from grills. Don't take non-insulated budgets, as those might actually increase the damage from shocks. Over here we have all of the insulated gloves you may commonly find on the station. Any of these will work as insoles. Now before we continue, cut the access wire on any machine you don't have access to. Machines share cables, and this will expedite stealing the gloves later. Cutting the manager wire will usually unlock hidden stuff. Now the only reliable supply of insulated gloves is the NG vend. Reaching it without insulated gloves is complicated but possible. There are several methods we can use that do not cause unnecessary disruption. Flan Station is the perfect example for this one. In the shuttle building area there is one NG vend nobody cares about. If we take the APC board out, then jam the door with a locker or something else, we can fix the APC and go through the open door. If this was engineering and we are breaking in, knowing which cable to cut will reduce the time we spend there and therefore the chances of an NG trying to kill us. Now a different method. To deconstruct a wall we don't need insoles, but we do need eye protection. If somehow you don't have a welder mask, there is another way to protect your eyes. Blindfolds can be easily made using just 3 cloth. Locate a normal wall and click your eye slot with the blindfold. That's the way to equip it. Reinforced walls take too much time to deconstruct, and by the time it's done, NG would have seen us. In Origin Station, you can access the NG vend just by deconstructing a single wall. Steal the insoles fast and fix the wall after. Insulated gloves for just 3 cloth. If none of that works, and mains were empty, we will have to use a bit of brute force. Bats can quickly break reinforced windows as they do structural damage when wielded. Sometimes insulated gloves are mapped outside engineering, like for example in material storage rooms, as this method will get us in trouble if someone sees us. We will try to find a pair in one of those places first before trying in NG. Once the window is down, only the electrified grille will remain. To destroy it, we can throw items that do damage on impact. The bladed flat cap is ideal for this because it does not stuck and has slash damage, which is more effective at destroying grills. Other method we can use is throwing floor tiles or glass shard, but that takes forever. For the next method of breaking in, we will need a tool to link and ideally a remote. If we wanted to access this EVA room, for example, all we need to do is link the remote with the blast door and press the button. Shutters and blast doors have no access, and therefore anybody can link them. If we don't have a remote, we can link a maintenance door and open the shutter with it. This method also works for breaking into robotics in some stations, where we can find flashes, welding tools, nitrous oxide tanks, more remotes, angry scientists, and proximity sensors to make bots. Now for the final method, we're going to embrace our inner Greytider so hard we will phase through solid matter. This method is very unreliable and it will probably be short-lived. We are going to make a disposals cannon that shoots us against the place we want to break in. This is most likely to work if used on doors and windows. Walls always block me. Before going in, make sure you are prone. This will help with the landing. Once inside, there is a chance there won't be a way out. You can bring the necessary materials to make more disposal or use the one inside. Keep phasing through matter or use any of the previous methods until you are in the NG vend room. Steal what you need and run. Disposals is a good method. Now that we know how to steal insoles, let's head back to Fland and start our journey to become stronger. What I will show next doesn't need to be done in order. Do what you consider more necessary first. The first step, and this applies for any job really, is to grab some medicine. Publicly available kits can usually be found in dorms, in the front of medical, or in the boxes arena. If you cannot find, then steal meds from medical. Usually there will be a wall vendor nobody uses. To block flashes, we can always use a welding mask, but glasses are always preferable. You can always ask for some in the bar because security will never give away theirs. If no one's at the bar, then steal Pun ID and use it to access the back room. Here we can get armor vests, sunglasses, and by opening the cabinets, double-barrel shotguns. I recommend you saw these so you can conceal them on your pockets, for example. With 2 of them, we have 4 shotgun shots on relatively quick succession. If the chef is not there, you may steal the butcher's cleaver. It's a decent melee weapon. Now, to prevent slipping, there are several ways we can do this. Obviously, galoshes are the best, but that implies killing the janitor, and we are not antags here, no sir. Mag boots are the crew standard, no slips. They only slow you down if activated, but they still slow a lot. However, if we cut the manager wire on the clothesmate, we will get access to some interesting items. The one we want is the Air Jordans. Air Jordans are mag boots that only slow you down by 10% once activated. It literally has better performance than blood red mag boots if we don't count the jetpack functionality. The Jordans, however, are labelled as major magical contraband, so SEC is valid to remove them at any time. The last option only really works if you are a moth. Moon boots will remove gravity, therefore removing slipping. It will also have the benefit of making your stunned body fly, complicating cuffing attempts. If we want to take this even further, we can break into a SEC checkpoint with a SEC drobe inside. In here, we can find jack boots, which even if they do not prevent slipping, they do provide less slowness from injuries and reduced time to stand. The over-ear headset, as that will provide protection from flashbangs and security comms. The armoured medical gown, which has more bullet defense and areas of protection for some reason. A helmet, and if we cut the manager wire, the security clown mask. It does not have combat filters, but it does provide some defense in exchange for looking ridiculous. Just like that, we got a kit that anyone can obtain rather quickly. Also, the sunglasses can be upgraded to push this even more. In the future, with Zenobio and Viro, we could make the ultimate Greytider.
Energy low.